My name is Tim Dillon and I'm founder and director of Tech Research Asia. Tech Research Asia is a technology industry consulting house, and we work with both enterprise clients on the business side and technology vendors. There's a huge amount of exciting technologies emerging into the market right now, and it's exciting for two reasons. The first is the technology aspect and the second is the business area. So from a technology perspective, we see things like artificial intelligence and machine learning, distributed ledger technology or blockchain as it's known, and then you've got areas such as IoT, and one where we're seeing a lot of activity starting to build up around what we've termed reality technology. So that's mixed reality, augmented reality and virtual reality. We've partnered with Samsung to undertake research into the Australian business environment for reality technologies. 1 in 10 of those organisations have told us that basically they are right now either trialling or developing a VR or an AR solution. So we've seen this sort of entry into the market already from the consumer side into the business. Then you have the relevancy, if you like. Is it worthwhile doing it? 30% of the organisations have already said, yes, we are convinced that the value of this technology it's going to bring. And it's bringing benefits in a number of areas. And the other part of the research was quite fascinating. We basically said, look, what are you getting out of this? And the early indications suggest that 3.2% increase in customer satisfaction, a 3% increase in sales win rates, and a 2.8% reduction in operating costs. So we're seeing this business value already. There's examples of medical device manufacturers using virtual reality to basically train people on their equipment. That doesn't sound like much, but if you think about the alternative, which is to use, for example, pigs, you can only use that equipment once. Once it's been used on that animal, you can't use it again. So that training scenario is very different. Now, if you can do that in VR, where it's quicker, it's more accurate, it's more effective, you can get that device and that capability much faster to the patient. The technologies that are going to shape the next 5 to 10 years aren't the ones that you probably think. It's the combination of those technologies. Let's look at IoT. So you've got some sort of data coming from a device doing a something. It's going to run into some sort of machine learning or AI scenario where that data is then analysed and optimised. And then it could be presented, for example, to a virtual or an augmented reality environment. So to take that data and flow it across those devices, whatever they are doing, to build a new solution is going to be absolutely fascinating. There's a number of things that excite me about the future in technology. First of all, you've got to look at AI. AI and devices is absolutely fascinating where that can take us. From a business perspective, compelling use cases. You look at virtual and augmented reality to build new things with the data that underpins it. Then you've got IoT to control and manage and influence multiple business scenarios. All of those are just absolutely fantastic things.